Morning, afternoon, and night. It's CBS 42 weather around the clock. Brought to you by Southern Home Structural Specialists. Now, the latest forecast from the CBS 42 Storm Team.
And a good Monday evening to you, Chief Meteorologist Dave Nussbaum here, talking about our weather story this week. It's going to be the heat, the humidity, and even some rain out there as well, too. I'm not expecting a complete washout any day, but tomorrow need to be weather aware as we're talking dangerous heat before we get some storms popping up there. Heat index could be around 105 to 110. Wednesday through Friday, typical hot pop-up storm day. Same thing for the weekend with heat index around 100 to 105. So tomorrow, be weather aware. Highs will be in the middle 90s for those not getting the rain. Dangerous heat index 105 to 110. And heat advisories are in effect, mainly over the western part of the state. And the reason why it's there is they may not get the rain that the eastern part of the state, including Birmingham, may receive. Now, if we get this rain here, we're not going to be as hot. I don't think anyone's going to complain about that, but something we'll watch here. So there could be what we call a forecast bust, where it gets as hot as I'm thinking because the rain moves in sooner. So that would be a good thing for us, something I'll consider when I put together the forecast here. But the rest of the area, heat advisory, heat index running about 105 to 110. All thanks to this ridge of high pressure building up from the Gulf over the southeast here, going to keep it hot and humid Tuesday and Wednesday. Now that high does build back farther to the east as we get to the end of the week. We have higher humidity and a little better chance for some rain out there, not quite as hot. So the evening falling through the 80s down into the middle 70s, not cooling down tonight. That's the other issue. So we're going to start the day very warm already, and we're going to continue to climb those temperatures up. So middle 70s for much of the area and wake up tomorrow morning with a partly cloudy day, and then middle 90s for most of us tomorrow. And those heat index values, that's the issue. 107 here, Alabaster, Tuscaloosa 109, 110 Jasper, 107 Gadsden, Asheville, Talladega, Anderson 106, Clanton as well. So that's why we're dealing with the heat. But again, we could have some of that rain to help out. So the heat risk tomorrow, again, level 4 for much of the area if you must work outdoors. And I understand many of you do, and I appreciate the job you do when it's this hot. Just frequent breaks, plenty of water, and there's sports drinks to keep you hydrated. Don't want to get overheated with heat risk or heat stroke. Now the chance for rain will be around 40% really through the rest of the week here, but that's just those scattered daily pop-up storms. So this evening we're not looking at much in the way of rain out there. As we head into your Tuesday, we'll start with clouds in the morning, but late morning to the afternoon, going to watch a cluster of storms coming down from the north where there's a front, could work its way into the area. This is just an idea of what it could be, not necessarily exactly who's going to get the rain. Remember, models don't say the exact pinpoint, but give you an idea what's happening. And that's what we're looking at lunchtime on Tuesday, continuing through 3 o'clock on Tuesday as well. And that may help to break up the heat, which would be good. By Tuesday evening, the rain is gone. On Wednesday, we'll start off with a few clouds in the morning. And by the afternoon, we'll see some scattering of storms out there. I think a little more coverage than what this shows. And you'll see them continuing into the early evening as well before they dissipate by Wednesday night. How about if you're going down to the beach? Not a bad day Tuesday, but Wednesday, Thursday, increased chance for rain because we're going to see another low working its way across the northern Gulf. This one not expected to develop, but will bring some heavy rain there. Rip current risk increases by Thursday. Temperatures go from the 90s down into the 80s. Your Storm Team 7-day forecast looks like this as we are talking about, again, 95 weather aware on that Tuesday, so keep that in mind. 94 Wednesday, but lower 90s this weekend, a typical afternoon variety pop-up storms, and lows will be down into the 70s. And that's a look at your weather around the clock.